We continue now with the 3-book set called A Course in Miracles, the text, the part for students, and the part for teachers. We've discussed quite a bit about it already and give you some idea what it's like, and very little idea what it's like because it's quite a thing to deal with. But 2 more things I want to discuss with you briefly. Some of you may have heard of the man called Eckhart Tolle, Tolle, who is quite famous for many of his books, especially the one called The Power of Now. If none of you have ever seen that, I recommend that for you. Eckhart Tolle was a man who, early in his life, was a man who was very secluded. He didn't think much of himself. He was disappointed in everything. He would even kind of feeling like he wasn't very good. He was, he felt like he wanted to end his life occasionally. He was suicidal in that respect, and he just was in a terrible condition. But what happened was that he had this idea when he was going to rest one night. He really didn't want to live anymore. So he said to himself one time, he said, I cannot live with myself. I cannot live with myself. Then he said, wait a minute. If I just said that, that means there are 2 of us. I and myself make 2. One of them has to be real. And as soon as he said that, he went to sleep as if he unconsciously was gone. And he stayed that way for quite a while. And then he was so afraid he was going to die, but a voice came to him and said, relax, everything is going to be fine. And he went into a deep state where he changed his complete being so totally that it took him at least a year to do anything but look out and say, what a miracle everything is. The trees are a miracle. The grass is a miracle. Birds are miracles. I've never seen them like this before. I've never understood what a miracle everything is. Well, we won't go further with Eckhart Tolle, but Eckhart Tolle taught this course in miracles in California in his institute for a number of years. Also in the Bible, in the book of Romans, chapter 12, verse 3, it says this, do not be conformed to this world or the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Do not be conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Now that scripture right there gives you a good idea of what the Course in Miracles is like. It does not want you to be conforming not only to the world, but to the ego within you, as Freud would call it, or to anything that you fear or any hatred you have for yourself or others, but be transformed by a complete, absolute renewal of your mind. That is a good essential comment from the scripture of what the Course in Miracles is like. Well, we hope you have enjoyed these brief commentaries, and I hope that you will sometime take a quick look at what some of it is like, or at least get the Tolle book, The Power of Now. I have enjoyed speaking with you, and I hope you have a wonderful day and continue to enjoy life, because if you think about it carefully, it is a miracle.